everybody, this is Michelle Greenman, and I am going to be talking today about natural cough suppressant. So, in our world, we are constantly kind of being bombarded with drug commercials and advertising telling you you need a drug if there's something wrong. So, I really wanted to show this cough suppressant because it's completely natural and it's important for you to kind of know what are the things you can do instead. Drugs never cure disease, and they only attack your immune system. So when you're feeling something, you're experiencing something that's gone bad, you have to remember that what is happening, those symptoms, is your body dealing with them. And so cough is an example. I used this cough suppressant when my husband had whooping cough. If you guys know, it is very contagious, and you want your immune system to be strong enough not to get it. So when he had whooping cough, I didn't get it, and he had caught it from some other people who, a group of them ended up getting it, and it's quite horrible. So you end up with this bacteria in your lungs, and it actually hooks onto your lungs, and that's why you're coughing. So the cough is not something bad, it's actually something good. It's a way for your body to get out what's in your body. I'm thinking maybe it's a virus, but anyways, so when it's trying to get it out, you're coughing. The problem with whooping cough is it can cause people to crack or break ribs. It keeps them up all night, which really is not helping them get better. But as they are coughing, the body's hoping to get it out. With whooping cough, however, even after it dies, it still kind of stays hooked in there, and it takes quite a while for it to dislodge. So I made this cough suppressant for my husband to help him be able to rest and not hurt his lungs and his throat and his back from all the coughing. You actually usually get like spasms or really tightness in your back because of all the trauma of coughing. So I really wanted to share this with you guys. I'm doing this live again, so if you want to chat, you can check out the chat. I'll be on it. But our main ingredient in our cough suppressant is ginger. So I wanted to show you what the ginger looked like. This is what ginger looks like. It's a root vegetable, and it has a very, very thin skin on it. If it's not cut, it doesn't really smell too much, but I cut a little piece off of it, if you could see there. So it's giving quite a gingery smell. But I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like. You can buy it from the store like this, or sometimes there'll be like smaller pieces. If you guys can see, sometimes you can get a smaller piece if you're not going to be using it tons. But ginger is awesome for gastrointestinal relief. If you have gas or stomach pain, I like to use ginger if I feel nauseous. Even with something like food poisoning, I've used ginger before to really soothe my stomach. The other thing it's good for, it's very safe and effective for pregnancy and that type of nausea as well. It has anti-inflammatory effects, and it protects against colorectal cancer, and it actually induces the death of ovarian cancer cells. So I'm reading this on World's Healthiest Foods, which is awesome to tell you about different foods. It's also immune boosting, and so that's what we're really using it for. The cough suppressant is to make sure it's boosting the immune system, and helping to support it instead of giving it drugs and kind of slowing it down a little bit, because now it has to deal with the drug. So our second ingredient is lemon. So I have a little bit of lemon here, which I've juiced some of it. And our third ingredient is rock salt, which I didn't bring. But if you go look for salt, you want sea salt or rock salt and not table salt. Table salt pretty much only has sodium in it and iodine in it. They actually take those two minerals out of the sea salt and kind of sell it back to you as table salt. It causes far too much hot. Oh, we're going to try that again. Lost a little service there. So I did get the salt, so I'll just show you kind of what it looks like. This is a coarse salt. If you get a rock salt, the pieces will actually be bigger than that. But this coarse sea salt is kind of what you're looking for. Like, you can get it bigger than this though. So the difference between this and a table salt is that the table salt has sodium and iodine in it. And actually, when they started making it, it didn't have iodine in it. It only had sodium in it, and people were getting a lot of thyroid problems because we need iodine for our thyroid to work properly. So what you want to do is kind of get a salt that's going to have all these minerals, and they can have like up to 85 different trace minerals that are needed for your bodies to work properly. And if you're having like a sea salt, this is Mediterranean sea salt, you only need about a teaspoon a day. So if you're not putting it into your food, you can sprinkle it on top of your food. If not, you can cook with it. So those are our 3 ingredients in our cough suppressant. We have our ginger and our lemon juice and our salt. Okay, so what you want to do with these ingredients is, number 1, juice your lemon, so you have your lemon juice. And number 2, you want to slice up your ginger. So this is actually a little piece of ginger that I have that I cut the skin off of. The skin is very, very thin, so you will end up with, you know, some of the ginger on the skin, but you just have to kind of be careful, be patient. Then you want to slice your ginger into little slices. So if you guys can see how thin that is, you know, I just took a knife to it and sliced it into a thin slice. So all you want to do is get a container and put your ginger slices in. Put your salt in. Okay, so I'm going to put a little salt in this. I actually had 8 ginger slices in here. I'm going to throw another one in. And then just pour your lemon juice in. So you just want enough lemon juice to kind of cover the ginger. If you guys can see the slices in there. And the salt. Glass is always best. If you can get a large mouth glass container, that would be the best thing to do. I'm just making this for you, so we're not coughing at all. But if I find somebody who's coughing, I will definitely give it to them. And then just keep it in the fridge. So I wouldn't keep this longer than a week, especially if you are putting your fingers in it and taking it out. Maybe a couple of days might be better. But you want to just keep this, and any time that you're having this coughing spell, is take one of these pieces of ginger and just put it into your mouth and suck on it. That's all you got to do. And so this will suppress your cough. And again, it's not to say that coughing is not important. I really want to stress that we're using this in a situation where the coughing is really becoming a problem. And this is an awesome alternative than going and getting a cough syrup or something else that's going to be really detrimental to your health and cause you lots of problems. So that's what I wanted to share with you with our natural cough suppressant. And just, you know, to remind you that me, Michelle Greenman, I'm here to show you guys the health information that I'm finding out. It's amazing. I am a natural health and wellness coach, and I love to do natural health and wellness speeches and talk about renewal, which is my signature system, on the 7 things that you need to know for your health to take care of yourself. And the people who practice this are the longest living people in North America. They're awesome. So I really want to share this information with you today, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. Feel free to message. This will be on YouTube, so you can comment and ask any questions. You can see with my recipe, I really kind of, you know, played it by ear. Like I said, I made 9 pieces. This is probably more lemon juice than I needed. And I just make sure you keep it in your fridge. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, my tagline, I love to tell everybody, experience wellness. Nobody can tell you how great you're going to feel from doing some of these things. So experience it for yourself. And feel free to go over to the website and read the post that I'll be putting for the natural cough suppressant. And have a fantastic, wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.